the truth behind the viral Gaza boy photo, genetic disorders versus starvation claims. Imagine being moved by a heart-wrenching image of a severely malnourished child, only to discover there's more to the story than meets the eye. That's precisely the situation with the viral photos of Muhammad Zakariya Ayyoub al-Matouq, a Palestinian boy from Gaza, which have been widely circulated by major news outlets like the New York Times, NBC News, The Guardian, and BBC as emblematic of the dire starvation crisis in the region. But here's where it gets controversial. Critics argue that these images don't reveal the full picture. According to pro-Israel group Honest Reporting, there's a crucial detail that many media sources either overlooked or deliberately ignored. Muhammad's older brother, Jude, appears in the background and seems to be in relatively good health. This discrepancy sparked further investigation. In a CNN video segment, Muhammad's mother disclosed that her son suffers from a muscle disorder, requiring specialized nutrition and physical therapy. She mentioned that with these treatments, Muhammad is happy and capable of sitting upright. Pro-Israel journalist David Collier dug deeper, citing a May 2025 medical report from Gaza that states Muhammad has cerebral palsy, hypoxemia, and a severe genetic disorder. The haunting photographs, captured on July 22 by Turkey's state-owned Anadolu news agency, show Muhammad's spine visibly protruding as his mother holds him tenderly. The BBC spoke with the photographer, Ahmed Jihad Ibrahim Al-Arini, who insisted the image depicted the widespread starvation gripping Gaza. The Guardian labeled Muhammad as facing life-threatening malnutrition, while the UK's Daily Express described the photo as a horrifying image encapsulating the maelstrom of human misery gripping Gaza. However, the Israeli Foreign Ministry counters this narrative, stating that since lifting a blockade in May, they have permitted approximately 4,500 aid trucks to enter Gaza, with an additional 700 awaiting UN pickup. A recent UN report highlighted a concerning rise in child malnutrition in Gaza, with 9% of children screened at health clinics suffering from severe malnutrition, up from 6% in June. The Hamas-controlled health ministry claims that 20 children have died from malnutrition-related causes in the past 3 weeks. The United Nations has accused Israel of impeding aid flow, making Israeli and U.S.-backed aid efforts perilous for civilians. Palestinians point the finger at Israel for the slow pace of aid deliveries, but Israel maintains that stringent controls are necessary to prevent Hamas fighters from intercepting the aid. In a recent development, the Israel Defense Forces announced a local tactical pause in military operations to facilitate more aid entering Gaza. However, they emphasize that the distribution of food within Gaza is the responsibility of the UN and international